Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, kinfolk. Cadillac Talk, and I am your host, Macaroni. Big Tony Jones in the building. Salute to everybody watching this morning, man. Wherever you tuning in from the world, I send you absolute nothing but love. You know what I'm talking about? On this here Wednesday morning, you dig? It's been a few. Hey man, look, I know it's been a few days, man. I done bust a muscle in my calf. I can't even walk. You know what I'm saying? I got the crutches and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know how that goes. But we had the Magic J interview. The full interview's coming out on Friday. If you have not watched the first short clip, you know what I'm talking about, with some wild story. We talking, hey, man, nigga jumped off the goddamn building with a goddamn parachute. That's what the nigga did. Y'all gotta go watch the video. Today, we gonna drop the video of the top 3 UK MCs of all time. That's what we gonna get into. So y'all gotta tune in to find out who the top 3 are. You know what I'm saying? What else we got on the docket today, man? First thing we got on the docket today, man. This morning, where you tuning in from? First things first, though. Smash up the like button. They got a new thing called the hype button. Smash up that button if you got it. If you got some hype points, you know what I mean? Hook a brother up. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button one time. Become the newest Cadillacer on the channel. Represent for the player partners and partner players. You know what I'm saying? The flatbackers and Cadillacers. Saweetie. Oh, my God. You know, I don't know how her name spells Saweetie. I know Saw is S-A-W. So that's, Saweetie, or, I don't know. But, the 304 allegations. Oh, boy. I'm going to tell you, man, there's some real 304 allegations going on this morning. But I got a different spin on it. And I got a poll. I want to know what y'all think. And today we got the Fleetwood Stories going to California. My man Mac Dre. Shout out to all my niggas in the back. All right? Okay. Let's get down to the smoke.
This for a while, but now there is a woman on Instagram who is accusing Saweetie of being a yacht girl. And for those of you who don't know what a yacht girl is, it's basically a girl who sells cookies, but she's not a Girl Scout.
You may not have heard of this young lady because I haven't either. Her name is Maybach May. If you look at her Instagram, it doesn't seem like she has a whole lot of stuff popping. She just looks like the average chick with a BBL and a nice body, and nothing else is to be seen there, right? But that's what you think. Just because somebody don't have a whole lot of followers, it don't mean that they're not important in the industry. And according to this chick, she's more important than we think. Fast forward. Maybach May is one of the largest madams in the industry. And what Maybach May does...
That's where I gotta stop it right there. You see how I use the word madam? That's a pimp. That's a pimp. So, I'm not even gonna get to my point yet. I just want to set up my point. What's the difference between a madam and a pimp? That's what I want to know. Because then the conversation is gonna go a different place, and I'm gonna take it somewhere else. So that's the first part. I gotta let me know what y'all think. What's the difference between a madam and a pimp? I think they're the same niggas. Let us continue.
She connects a lot of beautiful women to rich men all over the world. She's going to Dubai, Lagos, Europe, wherever you think that the rich guys are at, she has them in her system. And a lot of girls want to deal with Maybach May because she's the connection to all the guys with the money. And one of those ladies allegedly is Saweetie. Now, if you look at Saweetie's Instagram following, she got 12.4 million followers. Why would Saweetie be working with a lady that got 25,000 followers?
First of all, Saweetie, okay? I don't listen. I didn't even know who the bitch was. I don't know. I don't know a Nell album. I don't know what Nell. Listen, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to see how this got happened. But when Saweetie has her rebuttal, it's when I realized, oh no, nigga, you guilty as charged in the motherfucker. Well, let's continue the story.
Well, here's the story. Fast forward. Maybach May had a connection with a guy by the name of Jadon Sancho. Now, he plays in the Premier European League. I think it's Manchester United. I'm not necessarily sure. But the guy makes a lot of money, like over $180,000 per week. And this dude is known for tricking on women. Like, he is known for spending a whole lot of money. So basically what Maybach May did was say, listen, Saweetie, I got this dude, and he's a younger guy. He's like 21. And, you know, Saweetie is closer to being like 30. So, look, this young dude, if you deal with him, he'll spend money on you. But here's what you got to do. You got to pay me my money.
Hold on. Go ahead.
And, you know, whatever else you get from him, you can keep. But as long as I get my cut, I'm cool.
He's right, you know.
All right. So we see the setup. I'm going to put you on this young nigga. You going to get some money. You going to break me off. That don't sound like pimping. You know what I'm saying? So now this is where I'm going with this, okay? Puffy is in prison for what they call, I forgot the term, but basically, essentially, flying women out, you know what I'm saying, for Putin. He wasn't, I mean, pimping them. He wasn't selling them. He was paying their bills so he could enjoy himself. This lady is making transactions. Saweetie is damn near almost 30. He's a little nigga. Seems like a transaction. Why ain't she in prison, but she gets the madam role? Explain that to me.
And here's a text messages even explaining that. Here it says, what you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends, group co-ed. Oh my God, it's so nice here. And even that code is 2 hours from LA. At the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. When bees run it up on Jadon, how much they doing in a weekend? Woo! Now, this is evidence, right? Fast forward. But here's what Saweetie did. She fell in love with Jadon, or got Jadon to fall in love with her. And so she ended up in a full relationship with Jadon Sancho. Now, Jadon Sancho ended up getting, you know, a tattoo of her, I think like on his neck or something like that. And basically they got into a full blown relationship. And
Jadon is the simp of the year. That's what we going with. You know what I'm saying? The player of the year. I can't let y'all know who player of the year is. And I'm gonna let y'all know January 1st who the player of the year is, who the motherfucking scumbag of the year is. But I already said it. This nigga is going to get unanimously the simp of the year. Hands down.
basically cut off Maybach May. And so this is the problem at bay. Maybach May is saying, listen, you owe me money and you was out here dealing with the dude that I set you up with, and now you don't want to pay me? Let's go back to that first text message. She goes, Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of a 304, you barely know. Run me my money. She hates her career, so you come right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. So obviously Jadon didn't pay her, and Saweetie must have told him not to pay. Now, what else? Cocaine.
That is pimping at its finest. I left the motherfucker lying. Unless this heifer is a lying ass motherfucker. I know she got the goddamn receipts, man. She got the goddamn receipts, so them niggas know what time it is. But why would you get a tattoo of Saweetie? Huh? Come on, man. Saweetie? Come on, man. I said, the bitch can't even spell. All right? God damn it. You know, I was looking for Saweetie on the internet, and I kept seeing cupcakes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So now I go put in rapper, and then I see Saweetie. I say, oh shit, this bitch can't spell. You know what I mean? Goddamn bitch can't spell.
Witchcraft and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread home record. Woo! Now, before I get into the rest of the screenshots, I kind of want to get into what Saweetie is kind of known for.
Saweetie is allegedly a yacht girl who makes far more money from yachting than she does from her music career. And according to this blind item, she allegedly has a substance abuse problem that is making her messy and causing her to lose yachting clients. And the blind item reads, This A-list Nepo baby, who's a rapper, singer, niece, cousin, and granddaughter of famous names, earns way more from yachting each week than from her actual music. But her substance habit has gotten out of control, and the messiness is driving clients away fast.
So Saweetie is known for being a yacht girl. So this is the girl who doesn't really advertise that they're selling cheeks, but they are selling cheeks. And again, this young lady already mentioned that Saweetie has a drug problem. And this other lady here is saying that, hey, Saweetie is out here clapping cheeks, and a lot of clients are tired of her and her drug issues. And she's not the only.
Okay, hold on. Here's my only thing though. Who is this random white heifer talking all this information? I never know the bitch was a yacht girl. This is the first time I even heard the phrase. But now it makes sense. Yeah. Now I get it. I don't agree with it. No, I don't. But I understand. This is pimping. That's why I know it's pimping.
Only person to mention this sort of freestyling idea.
You need to build your brand up so that you're not known as a 304, because what men really like, they like freestylers better, okay? They don't want a girl to be posting ads online and stuff. No, they want to feel like they just stumbled across a beautiful woman, and for this price, they could have access.
So, this lady has a good point. Like, people don't want you to be advertising your cheeks out there, but they want to know that you're down with the get down. And it gets even.
I got to see the advertisement and what the hell and what the cost is. Because I know that ain't her fucking hair. So I'm not paying top quality for a bitch and the goddamn hair is not even hers and you got to buy at the Chinese store. Nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't paying. Nigga, first of all, we gonna go to McDonald's and you gonna get a cheeseburger, double stack on the cheese if you're feeling hot. Not even on the burger. Just the cheese, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn fake hair. Huh?
Worse.
I'm not saying that her music is a cover-up. No, it's not a cover-up. She's an entertainer that goes along with it. So like a child actor grows up, then they're known for being a 304 all of a sudden, but not to regular people. As far as you guys know, they're just a singer, a dancer, an actor, a YouTuber, anything, an influencer. A lot of high-end 304s are actually influencers, and that's what builds your brand better. Why do you think I'm in so many people's YouTube videos? I'm on podcasts like Fresh and Fit. I'm in 20v1s with Kodak. It's all because it builds your persona, it builds your brand. So this way, when I say, hey, I want X amount, it makes sense because I'm an entertainer, I'm a celebrity.
Now she's breaking down the whole playbook for influencers. If you look at somebody like Saweetie, she's always on like 20 versus 1 shows. She's always on like podcasts, the Fresh and Fit. Like, she moves around, and you don't really see a whole lot of the better rappers doing that, like Cardi B. And
what rapping does she do? This is what I'm trying to understand. I'm confusing the motherfucker. I see, I'm confused, man. Old school nigga. I don't hear no music. What music we talking about? Cardi B. I don't know Megan. I don't know this bitch. This bitch I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And you want to go on these random ass fucking shows? Go ahead. I don't watch them shows, so I couldn't tell you what 20v1 is, and they just sound fucked up. That sound like I can't even say it on YouTube what I think it sound like. So it just sound inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can say. I'm not into propaganda. No, I don't do propaganda.
To be honest, Cardi B, did mention that Saweetie was doing stuff like this. Remember that Saweetie was with Quavo? And then Saweetie ended up sleeping with Offset, which caused some tension between the whole Migos crew and all of that. Like, I mean, Saweetie just is down bad for real. Like, just down bad as hell. But check this out.
I have said it before, and I get crucified for it. People get so mad every single time I bring it up. But your favorite musicians are not very wealthy. Like, there's no money to be made in the music industry. A lot of them are broke. Some of the influencers on this app make more money than your favorite musicians. And the reason why, it's not just because, I think especially this applies especially like in hip hop, it's not just because they don't get paid that much. It's also because they get paid a decent amount. It's because their lifestyle is extremely expensive. Like, if you are in hip hop, part of being in hip hop is that you have to look rich. You have to pretend to be ultra wealthy, and living outside of your means is very expensive. It's not just like having a fancy house and owning cars, right? It's also like having a glam team all the time, having an agent, having a manager, having a social media person. All of that is very, very expensive. In your mind, you thought Saweetie was affording all of that off of her music career when she's been in the game 10 years and has still not put out a debut album?
He's not my soccer team. Please don't expose me.
Yo, if you've been in the game for 10 years and haven't put out an album, but you still entertaining, we don't know what exact talent you have. Sound like a 304 to me. Whoever came up with that phrase 304. Man, I don't know. My camera doing some retardation shit. Hold on a second. I mean, I got to look like somebody's child in the morning before I converse. Okay. So you see, whoever came up with the phrase 304, God bless his soul, man. Sound like somewhere in Miami or Florida somewhere. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But here's what the lady got to say. She's a madam. I don't know what the difference between madam and a pimp. I don't know. So when the replay come out, please let me know in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about?
Please. I think I'll get out of London. I'm gonna let all you people in London know I don't got no beef with nobody in London. Leave my page alone. I'm done talking about people. Goodbye. Okay? If I tell my story, it would all make sense. But I'm not gonna be able to tell my story because you guys want me to save your prince. Call me prince. It was cool when he played me. But I can't tell everybody. Trust me, the story makes sense. And by the way, your boy told me to go to the internet when I asked very, very nicely.
Well, Saweetie, as this got a lot of steam on the internet, I didn't cover it. I seen it. I said, oh, well, I really didn't care about it. But now Saweetie then responded and said she finna hit people with the lawsuit, and it is completely not true. The recent accusations made about me are false, defamatory, and deeply disturbing. These claims misrepresent the facts and are solely aimed to damage my reputation. This person never managed me. She was simply introduced to me by family. Her motives.
Pause right there. See, I wasn't born 2 days from Saturday, but I was born on a Saturday. You understand? What she say? She was introduced to this heifer by family. That's when I knew right there and then, you the 304, goddammit. This, you guilty as charged in the motherfucker. You guilty as charged in the motherfucker. You know how I know that? What family member do you know? And what connection do they have to this heifer? And why would they have to introduce her to you? For what business? Huh? Besides. Huh? Come on with it, man. See, this is what I'm telling you. Bitch, that spells Sweetie, Swati, Asati, whatever, how the fuck you want to spell it? Swati, Sati, there you go, Sati. Nick, it's not too smart up here. She ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Matter of fact, she shouldn't even be in the goddamn drawer in the first place. That motherfucker a fork. You know one of them plastic forks? God damn it.
Now obvious. I'll let the lawyers take it from here.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore female MCs?
Yo, Fat Joe and the motherfuckers coming on the docket this morning. Okay? And salute to everybody watching right now, man. Wherever you are in the world, salute to you, man. Shout out your country, your state, your province, wherever you're coming from, man, because real recognize real. Okay, Fat Joe. Oh boy, he pissed off the wrong bitch. Yeah, you know that Kaya girl, my neck, my back? Yeah, he done pissed her off. Telling all one of his stories of shit. Here we go. Fat Joe is coming to the docket.
I grew up listening to Remy a lot. I like Trina a lot. I always say that I listen to Trina a lot. I used to listen to Kaya a lot, Lil Kim a lot. I used to listen to all of them.
Who's Kai?
Kaya.
Neck and my back. My neck, my back.
Yeah, she got some cool records though.
She did me dirty one. She did us all dirty one time. Like how the girls, my neck, my back. We hanging out in the hotel and she called the cops on us. Like, yo, them making too much noise. They like, yo, the girl there.
My neck and my back?
My neck and my back, nigga. Like how my neck and my back.
You know she coming at you.
Supposed to call the cops. She called the cops on us, bro. We was in Phoenix, Arizona. B-Fab, all of us talking in the hallway, and they was like, yo, the girl right there. She called the cops. Said, my neck, my back? She called cops on us?
I ain't gonna say that because that roasted. She could roast. That could roast. Tell her you love her because she could roast.
I love you, Kai. I don't want no smoke.
Yo, Cardi B tried to warn the nigga like, yo, Fab, do you understand what you're about to do? Yo, let me tell you, Fat Joe is the funniest nigga in hip hop. I swear to God, man. Yo, the nigga Joe. Holy shit, when that nigga tells that nigga say, yo, that my neck, my back, she call the police on me. Holy shit. Okay. All right, man. Let me calm down. But yo, Cardi B tried to warn the nigga. She said, hey. That bitch can roast. You better take time. What the fuck you doing? So, order in the court.
Fat Joe, your fat ass. No, you finna get roasted this morning. Gag order, Fat Joey bag of donuts. You mildew smelling. You. The people been sending in a lot of shit. You been out there talking about the queen. Okay, you knew you was gonna get it, didn't you? You know you had them fucked up, right? Well, if you didn't, somebody should have told you. I knew it and been told this story, but since you want to tell it, let me tell a version that need to be told. Here, want to hear? Here it go. Okay, I'm on the road at the hotel trying to get my beauty rest after a gig. Done secured my bag and took my ass back to my hotel suite to lay down and go to sleep. Okay, we all artists after a show sharing the same hotel, but not sharing the same evidently. Okay, we sharing the same hotel floor because that's all we have in common. Gag Gordon, and here come your fat, funky, stinking, okay, spoiled pig looking along with the rest of your crew being demonic freaks per usual. Gag Gordon, Diddy ain't the first and won't be the last freakazoid. It started with you. Okay, being demonic freaks and mutants. You know, got a hall full of hoes and underage sluts ready to okay, waiting outside your hotel room door ready and waiting to get drugged and gang banged. And so you can watch your homeboys so you can look at and booty hole because your ain't long enough to reach nobody wall. All right, child. I open my door like, what the fuck is going on up here on this floor? I'm trying to get my beauty rest. What the fuck is going on here? Get home and clear this hallway, slurping and slobbing on dicks in the halls, decking the halls and balls, okay? And it wasn't even the Christmas holiday. Like and watching your homeboys let you tell it, your crew and your other fellow rappers that's freakazoids like you, other hoes at 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning off that shit. Not on my floor. Gaggle, that's why your fat ass got all kind of crimes and suing the fuck out of you and a bunch of lawsuits and sexual assault suits and rape and lawsuit charges now on your fat ass. You sitting out here want to tell the bitch, put the police on you. You should have told them what. Well, you ran terror squad, all right, terrorizing booty holes and young hoes. Gag order back then, and you still doing it now. Alleged, yeah, right. Gag order, you a nasty.
Why did Fat Joe try this bitch? I swear to God, he should have left that motherfucker alone. I would have never told that story. They know what the fuck y'all niggas was doing with them young hoes in the goddamn highway. Yo, nigga, I would have left that story alone. Yo, nigga. Yo, Gag order continues.
And you was doing it, you did it, and that's why they suing you and pressing charges on your fat ass now. That's why you trying to act like you innocent. You know I called the police on you for a reason. All right, I was trying to say them that we gonna just tell the truth, tell it how it go. Damn right, I called the popo hoe and I'll do it again, running around out here in these streets with titties longer than mine from DJ Khaled sucking on them. Kiss my ass. Let's get that right. You a demon dog. You a sex demon. You was them drunken and them little young hoes, and I put the popos on your shit.
First, I want to say R.I.P. D'Angelo and send prayers out to his family.
Before we get to that shit, hold on. We got somebody in the poll say, what? It's nobody's business. Yeah, goddamn right, ain't nobody's business. She want to be a 304. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, you know, it's entertainment and it's out, so it becomes our business, and then we gotta talk about it. But in the scheme of life, it's nobody's business what you decide to do when you decide to do it. I just don't understand what a difference between a madam and a goddamn pimp. But yo, this motherfucker, Fat Joe should have left that bitch alone. That motherfucker said he got his titties dropped like a motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? I said, yo, the guy order was in session. All right, man. R.I.P. D'Angelo. And you know, a great singer, man. I mean, the nigga did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, this is where we're at now. Okay, Benzino is pissed the fuck off because of what he decided he wanted to do to show respect for my partner.
True legend and a big loss for us. A lot of celebrities were mourning the loss of D'Angelo, and one of them was Benzino when he made a post and shared a clip of his video, The Bigger Picture, which was an ode to D'Angelo's "How Does It Feel, Yeah?" And the internet went crazy. Look, you guys gotta give Benzino his credit, man. As much as this man gets made fun of or becomes a part of someone's joke, he gets a lot of coverage and goes viral, and people really do care about the Zeester. Lil Duval posted the video and said, "I'm offended." Ari Spears also posted the video and said, "I'm so sick of this old big square jaw dude constantly posting vids with his shirt off. We get it, you're old and you're in good shape, but let's keep it a buck. This is not about D'Angelo in any way whatsoever. This is just him wanting to show off. This is so cringe, looking like a ripped pug." Benzino caught wind of this and decided to go off. Man, roll the clip.
Hold on. Make sure. Okay, before I roll the clip, right? If I see a nigga, because you have to see the thumbnail first, okay? I'm saying, if I see a nigga, I'm not watching the. First of all, I don't even watch D'Angelo's video. I don't watch that video. That's a girl video. I'm not watching that shit. So I wouldn't even seen this motherfucker. I saw the thumbnail. I saw what it was about. I said, "Oh shit, what the fuck happened?" So, nigga, why y'all niggas hating on a nigga who 50 some odd years old and still swole? I said, nigga, goddamn it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta respect a player when you see a player. Shit, goddamn it. But I'm gonna let Zeno talk.
The video, right? The video of me doing the bigger picture video. That video was done 5 years ago, right? Yes, it was influenced by, of course, I was influenced by the late, great D'Angelo, right? But I noticed this. Media niggas that be reposting my shit like Lil Duval and Ari Spears, right? This is my thing. And I know y'all are joking and shit. I know y'all got jokes, right? But is it really jokes or is it just insecurity? Like, what makes you post my videos on y'all pages? Why would, first of all, if the thumbnail got me in there with no shirt on, and if it bothers you so much, then what the fuck are you clicking onto it, watching it for? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, if anything, right, the video was made for women. It was made for women to look at. Any man or male, because they ain't, you know, a lot of niggas ain't men, they just males. Because men don't even indulge in this type of dumb shit. But Ari Spears, Lil Duval, and all the rest of you niggas out there that is reposting me, there's something that y'all are curious about, you know what I mean? And y'all just don't want to say it. So, you know, you take it out and you try to make it seem like it's funny. Like, why are you reposting that video of me damn near naked? Why would you be a grown-ass man and repost me? I understand you trying to make a joke, but is it really a joke or is it really you just being envious and jealous? 55-year-old man that can take his shirt off and y'all can't. And if y'all do, y'all look crazy. That's the joke, especially you, Ari Spears. You look like a sack of shit if you take your shirt off. And Lil Duval, well, you know, I know there's always been little rumors about you, little sugar in your tank anyways. But, you know, hey, look, we all trolling, right? It's all funny games, right? Yeah. So fuck it, let's have fun and games. Lil Duval, you always had a little sugar in your tank. I'm gonna call you Lil Sugar in your tank. Ari Spears, you lost your mojo. You really ain't that funny anymore. But the question is, why are you reposting me on your page? A half-naked man shooting a video. Why? Why would that interest you to even talk about it?
After this week on the Adam and Wack Show, the Bric Baby...
Hold on. Let me fix my monitor over here real quick. Yo, man, call Lil Duval Lil Sugar in him. I said, man, look, leave Benzino the fuck alone, my nigga. I like Benzino. I like the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga motivate me. I said, nigga, I got a gym membership, nigga. I be going to the gym the last few days until I fucked up my knee, my calf muscle. I can't walk. But I'm going to the gym today. You goddamn right. I'm going to hobble myself with my goddamn crutch, nigga, to the goddamn gym. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. But yo, Wack 100. Matter of fact, yo, listen, yo. Wack goes in. Bric Baby. Yo. Let's get down to the smoke, man.
And Wack 100 beef has escalated to a point of no return. Like, these two dudes can never be cool again because too much was said and things just went too far. So I was watching the Adam and Wack show, and I kept seeing Adam like checking his phone. And I was like, bro, Adam is really slipping, man. Like, Adam don't really seem engaged with the conversation, what's going on. Whole time, Adam was pulling a stunt behind the scenes that Wack had no idea about.
Oh, so I had to interview Bimmy, and you know, Prince is my guy.
Yo, I'm sorry. Yo, Adam is the real white boy. He acts so oblivious to the shit. He knew what the fuck he was doing. It was a fucking white.
But I had to go pull the paperwork.
And so what's the verdict?
Well, Bimmy's name is not in the paperwork. Supreme seems to think that he's the only one it could have been. So Bimmy's saying, you know, that he got arrested with Supreme. So I don't know. You know, my whole thing is a paperwork game. If I ain't got it on you, I ain't gonna really say too much about it.
My personal opinion, and I feel like I kind of speak on behalf of a lot of the people out there, I feel like we got to stop doing weird,
Sue Surf today.
Preemptive snitch stuff.
I defended Sue Surf today. I'm like, bro, that paperwork you just put up only says he's admitting to what he did, what his involvement was.
Hello?
What up?
Hello?
Yo, man. I heard you were doing the show today. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm sitting right here with your man, Wack.
This is the dumbest dude in the world.
Look out for us, man. You got another 24 hours, man.
Hey, can I ask you a question? You said I got a murder conspiracy because Box car got shot up. Now, a lot of you little niggas wasn't around back in them days. You do know Box car got shot up in 05, right?
That's on the case.
You do know Box car got shot up in 05. He didn't start beefing with Dill Dog till 08, 09, right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, okay, dummy. But I had your wife tell you the homie from Fruitown Paru was sticking in her? That's how I know you got caught with an AK?
Hey, whatever case.
Did your wife tell you the homie from Fruitown Paru was sticking in her? That's why I knew you got caught with a K? I'm just saying.
Yo. Who told Bric Baby to call Wack a goddamn snitch? Yo, Wack is saying, yo, you know the homie was doing what the homie was doing, and that's how I got the info. Wack is the bully. Yeah, I think Wack is a big time bully, man. He bullying these niggas, man. Wack, you gotta stop bullying the niggas. Huh?
You said, how did Wack know I went to jail for it?
Well, let's hear him out a little bit.
That's what he said, right?
Wait, what you said, Bric?
Hey, I for sure know about it.
Okay, I'm glad you know about it. So that's how I know you was in jail for a K. Because soon as before you got to the substation, the homie was dicking your bitch down. I'm glad you admit it.
Let's listen.
We don't deal with busters now, so we don't care about that. Mark that live off their daddy rep, we don't even.
You think? Hey, the homie ain't no Mark. If he was a Mark, he couldn't have your bro. The homie got way more money than you. He way more gangster than you, and he was beating your bro. I'm glad you're content.
I hit by the fans.
Yeah.
Like you talking too much.
Now let me ask you a question. What happened to the shooting in 2022? What happened to the shooting in 2022? What happened to the shooting in 2022? And what happened to your threats to unalive your girl?
I'm not gonna lie, Wack could never talk to me like that, bro. I would punch him in his face. Like, that's what I'm saying. Wack knows who he could talk to like that. Cause I know when what a boy name pulled up on him though. Woody. When Woody pulled up on that nigga, Wack looked like he seen a goddamn ghost, nigga. So I know Wack is he knows who he can talk to in certain situations, bro. Cause that shit. Now come on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime you get called a snitch.
What happened to the shooting in 2022?
Do that. Hey, do that and clear your.
What happened to? I can't, bro. Show me where I was charged. But let's talk about your real charges.
Go enjoy the Adam and Wack.
No. Let's talk about the shooting in 2022. What happened to it? What happened to you being on?
Hey, love you, bro. Hold your head.
Talking about killing your bro, and I'm gonna make sure the homie keep fucking your.
Oh, nigga think I'm gonna wake up and talk.
Yo. Wack is out of pocket for that, man. Why are you telling the whole world his business, man? You know what I mean? To the point where Bric Baby got to admit the fact that your nigga was, you know what I mean? I don't even want to, Anyway, we got to move on, okay? Because Wack is going to always be Wack. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the West Coast, man. Shout out to all my niggas on the West Coast, man. Danza project, right? And Benzino done got into it with Charleston White. You know, it's never a good thing to get into with Charleston White. It's never a good thing. But it's always going to be comical. So here's the thing. We're going to let Charleston White explain. Because allegedly, you know, Danza tried to holler at one of his bitches or some shit like that. I don't know.
About it. I ain't like you, nigga. I ignore suckers. Yeah. I ignore suckers. I just know that a nigga used to play like he my friend. Now all of a sudden everybody I don't like, man, come on. I play on nigga too. I know how to play friend and not be a nigga friend and just do business. Yeah. No, I'm very tactful. Let me show you something. I'm a very tactical nigga. See, most niggas just know about the gun. They don't know about all this other stuff. Nigga, I got ninja stars. I got a bow mace to shoot up to 40 feet. I got the sidekick stun gun taser. I got all kinds of shit. I don't just keep guns. I keep weapons. There's a difference. I keep weapons for a nigga. But this motherfucker get you a Glock. You can't take no Glock in the club. Can't take no Glock. I'm a surprise fighter. I don't need you to know I got a weapon. Most people think they can beat me up, so I don't need no gun until they run into me. Most people just want to beat me up. They don't want to kill me. I'm a little guy. They want to slap, jack me up. They don't want to kill me. Don't nobody want to kill me. They want to beat me up and embarrass me. And they can't do that. They gonna die trying to do it. And they know it. They know it too. Now, so that's why I go around this motherfucking country talking how I talk. Yeah, the nigga try to holler at my bitch.
By the way, what's the story? I thought it was that.
So he said what he said, right? After we showed us all the weapons, he said, yo, nigga try to holler at my bitch. This is what he said. All right, Danza got the reply. Okay?
You know, Danza was trying to bag your bitch. So I didn't want to work with you. Now it's you politely declined to work with us. That flip-flop and shit works with them little ass motherfuckers that follow you. But over here, this way, we don't believe you. Shut your little ass up and get to work.
He don't say nothing when I don't say nothing. So he did this in May, June, July, August. That's when I say something, September. He don't say nothing. When I say something, nah, he mad. All Charleston playing the character. The character gonna get him killed. Now, there's not gonna be no Charleston White bashing over here. Now it's Charleston White bashing. Come on, man. Nigga mad my bitch wouldn't give him no action. And I didn't say nothing to him. I just quit him. Think about this. I just quit him. Hey man, what's up? Nothing. I'm just chilling. Nigga know what he did. What's up?
I don't know. Danza was talking pretty slick though. He said, bitch, get your ass back to work. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know, man. Danza's a different, I don't know. I don't know. From what I seen the time when they went on the show, man, it wasn't professional. You know what I'm saying? At least that episode. You know what I'm saying? And the man, them were all sweating and shit. You know what I mean? It was hot in the motherfucker, man.
You ain't got to be explained. So now, every nigga he get on his podcast is a Charleston basher. Come on, my nigga. That's that yellow hoe shit. That's that yellow boy shit. That's why dark-skinned niggas don't like yellow niggas. That's that yellow nigga shit right there. That's that non-black, non-nigga shit right there. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Nigga, man, I'm wrong, my nigga. I should have been in your bitches. Come on, my nigga. But he gonna run back to Benzino. One thing I know, them numbers don't look too good over there.
Charleston White was a little ugly nigga from fucking Dallas, where the fuck he's from, little cockeyed that never got pussy. Married to some woman that was taking care of him because, you know, God bless her, but she's not a looker. You know what I'm saying? Boy. You know, compared to now, he's going crazy over some chick now. But when you look at his wife, you know he married her because she was taking care of him. A great church lady that probably had some money that was taking care of his little ugly ass. You know what I'm saying? You could see that. And you could see that he's watching everybody else, and he's that one, like on 300, the little hunchback nigga that wasn't accepted, that once he did get accepted, remember on 300, the little hunchback nigga? You remember, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, remember? Yeah. Oh, shit. The movie 300, that's Charleston White. They kicked him out, they banished him, and he got his, he went to the police, and he went back, and now he's gonna come back. He got money, remember? He had the shit on, the girls was all around him, he had the Jews and everything. It's the same shit with Charleston White.
Nigga, we ain't deported for what, nigga? What we gonna deport a nigga for? What we gonna deport a nigga for? Nigga, we don't get back at niggas. Nigga, we let niggas go. If a nigga ain't tried to harm me, he ain't tried to hurt me. Nigga, I ain't mad. I cut the nigga off. He mad.
Yo, but for real though, the motherfucking Benzino was taking some heavy shots, man. Benzino was going in. He said that nigga won't get no putang. You know what I'm saying? That nigga won't shit. You know what I'm saying? His woman was taking care of him. She ugly, a motherfucker. Now, I don't know what Charleston wife looks like. And it's not for a nigga to comment on another nigga's wife. I don't think that's... I mean, unless you guys are at war, which, I mean, it seems like there's a battle going on. So, anybody is not off limits. And I guess Charleston White, his wife is not attractive.
I cut the nigga off. He mad. He didn't cut me off. I cut him off. He mad. Oh man, come on. Wow, but to start your YouTube page, it wasn't hard at all. Nothing's hard in life if you want to do it. I'm gonna say it again, boys and girls. Nothing is hard in life when you want to do it. I got a life like a credit card. Me too. I got him up.
In 2004, Bay Area.
All right. I'm changing the poll. It's time for the Fleetwood story. We're going to the West Coast. Final 24 hours of the big homie Mac Dre. So salute to some who bust up the poll today and said it was nobody's business of what Saweetie is doing. Or Saweetie, whatever the fuck her name is. So salute to you. God bless your soul this morning. I'm talking about already. Now I'm gonna end this so we can get into the Fleetwood story. Now I'm gonna hold on. I got the poll because this is serious. We talk about Mac Dre, legend. You know what I'm saying? In the rap game, man. And bro, oh man, his conspiracy theory and how it went down. It's a lot of different ways it could have went down. So I want this poll popping. So my partners, my player partners, my playettes, man. Oh shit, hold up. Put that in the wrong spot. We can have this conversation this morning. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, I was on the TikTok this morning on a TikTok live. Y'all follow me on TikTok, bro. That live is funny as fuck, man. Them TikTok folks on TikTok are hilarious, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a good live this morning. So every morning I go live on TikTok before I go live on YouTube. So if y'all got that TikTok, man, it's Jones Unfiltered. You know what I'm saying? And it's Cadillac Talk in the morning, man. And it's an open chat, so y'all come through. Y'all say how you feel. You know what I'm saying? All right, I got the poll locked in. All right, hold on. What the hell's going on here? Okay, done. No, I don't want that. Okay, hold up. Let me open this up. Add the poll. Why are you not doing that? Hold on. Y'all give me a second. Hold up. What the hell's going on with this poll? Yo, what the heck's going on? Okay, there we go. All right, I'm going to set the poll. Let's go. All right, we got the poll up. We're going to Mac Dre. Thank y'all for your patience this morning while I set it up the goddamn poll. Let me see. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. All right, man. Y'all let me know what you guys think, okay? Let me get this thing going. All right. So we got the Fleetwood Stories, Mac Dre, West Coast legend. Let's go.
Rapper Mac Dre was in Kansas City.
When a stolen car pulled up alongside his van, fired, and sped off.
There were rumors, which police said were false, that Fat Tone did it. Dow claims he didn't think so. In 2005, he invited Fat Tone to Las Vegas to meet Snoop Dogg. Dow is seen leaving a casino with Fat Tone and Cowboy. He claims they went their separate ways.
I don't know where they went, but he says he has some business to handle.
1992. Andre Lewis Hicks, known by his peers and the music industry as Mac Dre, got embroiled in a series of events that sent him down a path that would end with him losing his life. That year, Mac Dre was on a pursuit to boost his music career, launching the label Romper Room Records. At the same time, law enforcement was particularly interested in solving the string of robberies that took place at pizza shops in the Viejo area where Mac Dre moved to from Oakland.
Well, I was born in the big Oak town, Oakland, California. That's where my mama spit me out. But immediately we was rushed to Vallejo.
March 26, 1992. Mac Dre.
Shout out to the Oak Town. Shout out to Vallejo, the Valley Joe. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'm from the VALLEJ now. And selling narcotics is all I know. Come on, I'm E40, man. E40, dog. Vallejo. Shout out to the Vallejo players, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Valley Joe, let's go.
He was in a vehicle along with his friends, Jamal David Diggs, also known as Jay Diggs, and Simon Curtis Nelson, also known as Kilo Kurt. According to reports, Mac Dre and his friends were intercepted by officers of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, as well as Viejo police on their way back out of Fresno. The basis for the arrest were on charges of conspiracy to commit burglary. FBI reports state that Mac Dre's associates were out casing a Fresno bank with plans of committing a heist. But a local news crew had caught wind of the incident over the police scanner and had prematurely gone to the bank, promoting them to abort mission. Mac Dre, being innocent of the crime, refused to turn into an informant to be used against his associates, so he was imprisoned along with them. He would be sentenced to 5 years, while Jay Diggs and Kilo Kurt received 10 years.
35 FBI agents, police, and everything. They said that we was out in Fresno casing banks, plotting on robbing a bank.
No bank was robbed.
While it seemed harsh for such a
Yo, no bank was robbed. So imagine, nigga, I'm going to jail for some shit that I didn't even do yet. Yo, come on, nigga. I mean, they call it conspiracy, but nigga, no, fuck that shit. I didn't do it yet. I mean, maybe I was planning on doing it, and I would change of heart. You don't know that shit. You don't know if I was gonna pussy out and not do it. That nigga did 5 years for that shit. Holy fuck. Okay, what a way to start the situation. All right, let's go, Mac. Let's go.
stern punishment for Mac Dre, given he wasn't involved. The incentive behind their motive could have been fueled by Mac Dre's disrespect towards members of the law in his song Punk Police, where he went as far as calling officials out by name.
And I'ma dedicate this to Detective McGraw.
As you imagine, that caused a stir and placed a target on Mac Dre's back by law enforcement.
So is it true that before the Vallejo police were, annoyed at you because you had written the song Punk Police?
Yeah, they hated it. I had everybody singing the song Punk.
Information would surface with more details on the bust, stating that a third friend was in the vehicle, Corey Dunn. Apparently, Dunn was flipped to an informant by the FBI and wore a wire while in the vehicle, leading the cops right to Mac Dre and his associates. Later on, August.
It's always the bitch ass nigga in the crew that go inform. I said, come on, goddammit. Holy, so now Mac can't even act like the niggas wasn't trying to rob the bank. Them Vallejo niggas is wild. You know what I mean? Them niggas is wild. I'm going to Vallejo.
24th, 2010. Corey Dunn was found deceased with multiple bullet wounds. Jay Diggs would later reveal Mac Dre could have walked free from the charges, of which he was innocent, if he gave the cops the information they wanted against him. But he stayed true to the bond and code they lived by, and did his time, as opposed to Corey Dunn, who he labeled in gang culture a rat. 4 years later, in 1996, Mac Dre is released earlier than his full sentence, mainly assumed to be due to good behavior, and his freedom was invested in turning his focus to solidify his spot in the music industry. He would launch the label Fizz Entertainment, meant to realize his dream as the hip-hop mogul of the Bay Area, but instead led to his untimely end. Mac Dre was on a high, taking over the Bay Area and building a buzz in the international scene. His music attracted fans from all races, all walks of life.
I got fans, like, you come to Mac Dre show, man, you might see any kind of person there.
He was talented, with a future that would place him at the top of the rap hierarchy. His music and fame was reaching as far as exotic islands like Hawaii. But Mac Dre was still learning how to navigate from the gang-influenced life he's accustomed to and his new fame as an artist.
I ain't gonna lie, I had no idea Mac Dre was a gangster like that though. You see, the character he portrays is like, you know what I mean? I'm just having fun in the records, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea that this nigga is out here ready to rob banks and shit in Vallejo. And I tell the police to fuck themselves. You know what I mean? Correctly. Hey, man. That's the 90s shit, nigga.
This would be his undoing in 2004. Reports state that a promoter referred to as Damon Whitmill saw the opportunity to profit in hosting a concert with Bay Area artists like Mac Dre, who were taking over the music scene. With that idea in mind, he booked a number of Bay Area artists like Mac Dre, Keek the Sneak, and Yuckmouth, along with a bunch of others for Halloween weekend. Whitmill would later convey information breaking down what transpired between him and Mac Dre on the weekend that he lost his life. Whitmill and Mac Dre allegedly made an agreement to the total sum of $12,500, where Mac Dre would receive $6,000 up front along with paid airfare and stay in Kansas City for him and other artists. October 27, 2004, Mac Dre, along with other Bay Area artists, arrived in Kansas City, where they were allegedly driven.
Yo, and that's right, you know, what's his name again? Yuckmouth was there. Yeah, Yuckmouth told the story he had just peeled out when the shit went south, man. Yo, and shout out to Yuckmouth, man. Loonies, yeah, man. I mean, yo, Yuckmouth's an OG, nigga. Man, Yuckmouth, yeah, man. That nigga, yeah, nigga.
Around by an acquaintance of Mac Dre by the name of Savino Davila. Once settled in, Mac Dre proceeded to begin to honor contractual obligations in the form of radio appearances and record signings at local music stores. It was from there where things apparently began taking a turn for the worst, setting events in motion resulting in Mac Dre's demise. Reports state that according to Whitmill, Mac Dre was unprofessional in his dealings, arriving late to his obligations and leaving early, which caused another issue for the weekend shows, as the record signing at Byron Robinson's music store also acted as promotion for the event. The end result was disappointment from the promoter, the store owner, and fans of the
So we got a pissed off promoter who paid you your money and you not doing the work. So right now we building some kind of, you know what I'm saying? We're seeing where the motive is at. Yeah, that's where we're going with this. We're seeing where the motive is at. It seemed like a setup to me.
Popular Bay Area rapper Mac Dre. Friday, October 29th. It was the big show and a chance for Whitmill to make big on his efforts. But according to him, yet again, Mac Dre arrived late, resulting in him having to rent the venue for extra time to accommodate Mac Dre's tardiness. However, the night was only about to get worse. According to both Whitmill and his alleged DJ that night, Mac Dre's entire entourage of 20-plus people rushed the stage, which resulted in fans also following suit. The issue was cause for the music to be cut off numerous times due to security reasons, until finally, the show was shut down. This is where Mac Dre made a big error. Keek the Sneak, along with Yuckmouth, felt a negative presence at the show. According to them, there was
Once the show shut down and promoters lost their money, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh my.
tension, and the turnout was horrible, so they performed and left without receiving the other end of their payment. They told the promoter to wire them the funds and got out of Kansas City.
So it was 2 shows. I made it to 1 show, but me and my wife was going to Hawaii the next day, and I couldn't make it to the show that Mac Dre died. The same band that picked me up, took me to the airport, brought me to the show and all that, was the band that Dre died in, you know what I mean? I just feel like it was I felt like it was a lot of friction, you know what I'm talking about?
I felt it, the vibe when I was out there. I felt it when we was at the show, you know what I mean? When we, you know what I mean? It was some type of tension I didn't even know of, but it was some tension backstage. I felt, I'm like, yeah, I don't even want to be around here, period. So I left. A couple other people left. We all left. Only Dre stayed.
Whatever the reason, Mac Dre stayed while they left, in an attempt to recoup lost funds on what seemed like a failed event. The promoter allegedly booked Mac Dre to perform at a Halloween party Sunday the 31st, 2004, to close off the weekend. According to other sources, like
That last show had to have been the setup. Cause listen, bro, everybody else left Mac. So now Mac is out there just with his peoples, bro. That extra show to recuperate the money, I don't believe that shit, bro. I don't believe that at all.
Jay Diggs, Mac Dre was scheduled to be there, but ended up in an altercation with the promoter. From all appearances, Mac Dre showed up and did his part. But when it was time to leave, the promoter was refusing to pay the remaining sum owed, as he wanted Mac Dre to stay longer. However, the promoter tells a different story, stating that Mac Dre again showed up late, and instead of trying to live up to his obligations, he allegedly left after 30 minutes without even performing. Davila, who spoke with Mac Dre before he arrived at the event, would allegedly later tell detectives that Mac Dre mentioned to him he didn't feel safe due to the nature of how things were organized. At this point, Whitmill, the promoter, is left at the event while Mac Dre leaves after the argument in a white van, allegedly driven by a man by the name of Pierce. Mac Dre would never make it back to his hotel. Reporters state that around 2:30 a.m., the white van was traveling northbound on Highway 71, just south of 75th Street, when a dark sedan pulled alongside the driver's side of the van and unloaded upwards of 30 bullets from 2 separate guns, an automatic rifle, and a .45 pistol.
On Interstate 70, a group of armed men in a stolen car pulled up alongside his van.
Yo, I'm telling you, the promoter set his ass up. That's what I see. Yo, if what he's saying is true, nigga, I done booked you for all this shit. You pissing off and you not coming to the shows. You late, you leaving, you all kind of shit. Yo, Yuckmouth and them niggas left. Nah, nigga, the promoter, yo, no. Mac should have got up out of there, man. Mac should have got up out of there, bro.
Fired and sped off.
The sedan rammed the driver's side of the van in between taking shots at it. The van would lose control and plunge into a ditch, tossing Mac Dre from the vehicle, while the driver crawled from the wreckage and ran to the hotel for help. At approximately 3:30 a.m., an hour after the incident occurred, police would arrive at the scene to find a motionless Mac Dre with a bullet wound to the back of his neck. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. The black vehicle used in the homicide would be found later on with shell casings matching those at the scene, and holes from inside the door indicated the shooter fired from inside the vehicle rather than hanging outside. Further confirmation it was the vehicle in the crime was found in the white paint along the passenger side of the door where the white van was rammed in the attack. Mac Dre's passing shook the entire Bay Area.
So hold on, the shot came from in the car. So man, listen, I'm gonna have to take that in later on because I'm confused as shit. The shot went off in the car. Joe, nigga, oh my god, this is an inside hit. This is an inside hit. Them niggas was pissed off in Kansas City.
He was a legend gone far too soon. But the question plaguing everyone's mind was, who was responsible? Many of those fingers pointed to a Kansas City rapper by the name of Anthony Watkins, also known as Fat Tone. Rumor began circulating that
I don't know about a Fat Tone. To me, the obvious, the fucking promoter had an issue with the nigga, you in my city, and the shit went left. That's what I see. Now, you got to explain to me this Fat Tone nigga.
Fat Tone and Mac Dre had a falling out that weekend before Dre was murdered. The allegations of his involvement were later escalated when another rumor, even more sinister than the last, began circulating. It stated that Fat Tone released a song dissing Mac Dre and hinting at being responsible for his passing. As it turned out, that seemed far from the truth, as no one has ever claimed to hear the song.
Terrible.
You know, that situation happened, and then the streets start talking. Everyone starts saying, oh, it was Fat Tone. It was Fat Tone. Because Fat Tone has a song called, where he says, I killed the Thizzle Man, and so forth. But I've never heard that song.
Me neither.
You see what I'm saying? And he publicly denied it. He said, nah, I had love for Mac Dre. They had songs together.
From friends of Mac Dre to enemies, they all agreed Fat Tone wasn't responsible for Mac Dre's passing. But it was too late. On May 3rd, 2005, assailants would retaliate for Mac Dre, taking Fat Tone's life along with another associate by the name of Jermaine Atkins, also known as Cowboy.
Yo, you see what the drill rap done got the nigga in? Yo, they were doing drill rap in the 90s, nigga. This is 90s shit, nigga. Yo, the nigga said, yo, why would you put Fizzle in the fucking shit and say you killed the nigga? Huh? You know the Vallejo niggas ain't gonna play that shit. Holy fuck, I was not expecting Fat Tone. Fat Tone probably was just poking fun of the situation, man. I don't think he could have had anything to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that.
And a possible female witness by the name of Lee Larson, who later lost her life.
In 2004, Bay Area rapper Mac Dre was killed in Kansas City. There were rumors, which police said were false, that Fat Tone did it.
He's among the most popular local rap artists, touting 5 CDs, including this new release. But after the murder of Mac Dre, Fat Tone's name began circulating in hip-hop e-magazines and websites as a possible suspect. Kansas City police followed the sites, but never considered Watkins more than a person of interest. Now Fat Tone is murdered while visiting Vegas. The two murders months apart.
The bodies of Fat Tone and Cowboy found near a construction site. A car, which prosecutors argue was connected to the scene, found torched in California 2 days later. Police also pointed to Dow's link to his co-defendant Jason Mathis, and a woman who was found murdered in California later that year before Dow was in custody.
The suspects, Andre Dow, also known as Mac Minister, and associate Jason Atkins, also known as Corleone, were later apprehended after they were the last persons caught on footage that night, leaving the casino with Fat Tone. What's more, police claim Mac Minister invited Fat Tone out to Vegas with the idea that he had connections with Snoop Dogg and was organizing an introduction, only to have Fat Tone set up. Although he wasn't charged for the hit on her.
Bro, let me tell you, man, I'm gonna cut it there, cause when the playback plays back, you know what I'm saying? We finished. I had the wrap up the last 2 minutes of the segment. Mac Dre to me was, man, a certified player, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't think he deserved this for this to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? I think it was definitely a setup. I think the promoters had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta let me know what you guys think in the comment section when the Fleetwood story comes out. I want to drop it on Thursday, or I might drop it on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? But lock in, cause we already had the what we call it there, Pimp C, and we already had Big Nut. You know what I'm saying? So now we gotta go to the West Coast in California. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody that tuned in this morning, man. Wherever you are in the world, I send absolute nothing but love to you and your family. You know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate you for being a player or a playette. You know what I'm saying? And you got to do what you got to do every day on the grind. And I appreciate your time. You know what I'm talking about? And as always, play on, player. Play on.